I may not be good with names, but I do have quite a talent for faces. Where have I seen yours before? On the TV?
Very unlikely.
But of course! Hideshi Hino! The man, the legend, in the flesh.
Oh, you're just in time.
Do you know who this is? Hideshi Hino, the late night comedy host.
And there goes the frame rate.
Brilliant before he fell off the wagon. Can you still do your famous "better buckle up"?
No.
Come on, you don't forget a thing like that. Just once, please.
We should go in now.
Hideshi, don't leave this poor guy hanging.
This is not the best time. Truly.
Come on, I haven't heard it in years.
Better buckle up!
Wow.
Hino-san, what happened to you?
I do not know. I do not recognize myself. Are you happy? May we go?
Fine, let's go.
Hideshi Hino, to have fallen so far. Such a shame.
This game would be cool if I could play the pachinko machine.
Where is this all going?
It's all going deep into you.
This has got to be a misunderstanding. I have no idea who
I'm not
took your
interested.
tea. But the claws? No, never. My boys know their place. I'm sorry, got to go. I have guests. Well, well, who do I spy but V? In my humble parlor, no less.
Wakako, long time no see.
So what brings you here? And your charming friend is?
Hideshi Hino, the comedian.
やめろって言ってんだ。竹村五郎です。岡田さん、お会いできて光栄です。
Ah, a true gentleman. Ah, shame only that he's being hunted by all Arasaka's tin soldiers. And you, V, bring him to my door. Give me one reason why I shouldn't notify the proper authorities right away.
You really want me to answer that?
What
I
is
think
it?
It's something way better than these two options.
Eddie's is why. Always about Eddie's, Wakako. You want to make 'em? We got biz. Doesn't get any simpler.
So tell me, and mark well I still have my phone at hand.
Let's start with the Eddies you already owe me. Sandra Dorset job?
Weren't in any rush to collect before. Surely you can wait a little longer.
V, now is not the time. Tell Okada-san what we come for.
Need intel on the parade that's scheduled to come through Japantown.
So it's Arasaka. Again. What I fail to understand is, why come to me? Did Mr. Deshawn not come to the phone?
Arasaka, Tiger Claws. Kinda like the family dog screwing the cat, huh? Can't possibly be fond of the people who killed your grandkid.
That was very long ago.
Time's the best healer? Wound like that, though.
A wound like that, no. Everything's on the shards.
How much does this cost? My pockets are empty.
Clearly. My gift to you, it's free.
Okada-san, what is free often proves most costly.
Gonna take them or not?
For free? You sure?
Got my reasons, but patience I got none. Japantown. Whole district is to be sealed off for the parade. Dashi platforms, the main attraction. They'll fly this way, high above street level. Along the parade route, balconies, footbridges, and vantage
Really
points
cool
affording
story
good
mission.
views. Hanako Arasaka, the guest of honor, will deliver her speech from the largest float. She'll do this exactly here. Got no idea about security, but given recent events, expect it to be tight. Our last parade, Arasaka undercovers
Tight?
infiltrated the crowd. Not to mention a smattering of sharpshooters, drones. And if that's not enough fun for one day, a net
Talking
runner,
about Hanako?
one at least.
Expect
They
there to
use
be
the
to
city
be tight?
CCTV to observe everything. Main access point, here. It's an old automated control center. If you ask me, most useful by far. At the end, the floats will float out of Japantown, and we'll be left with trash up to our elbows that no one will collect. That's it. It's all I have.
It must be enough.
Then go. Be on your way.
Not at all curious what we're going to all this trouble for.
Blissful ignorance has served me well. In any case, I'll find out soon, won't I?
Thanks, Wakako.
We appreciate this, Okada-san.
I can't help asking. How many of those husbands did you have?
5. All went before their time. Terrible family tragedy.
You not afraid that tragedy will strike you?
Have to live somehow. For my 9 sons.
Willing to bet nobody knows Westbrook like you do.
My husbands knew Westbrook. Yes. Each of them very high in the tiger class. Ruled Japantown.
What did they do?
They did what made the best eddies. Gave them the most pull, sold sex and black market tech.
We have some outstanding biz to settle. Remember Sandra Dorset?
I don't forget such things, V. Here is your reward. It comes with a fairly ample bonus. Go see a Ripper doc. They'll weave you a dermal imprint that will enable smart gun compatibility. A Tiger
I'm not sure
Claw
I'd be
specialty.
account, but I have something else for you too, a personal link. You can pick it up from Cassius Ryder, Ripper Doc, who runs a clinic out of Watson. Personal link also doubles as a tattoo, my treat. It's a smart, gives you the ability to use smart weapons.
I'm waiting. You wanted to say something? What is it?
My name is Jefferson Morales, and I approve this message.
So I knew we would go for now.
Thursday, Friday, whatever.
What's up,
A
bro?
delightful, mature woman. This information, it could be just what we need. But I will try to investigate further. I will stay here some time and call some associates. The moment I learn something new, I will let you know.
Just low profile, okay? Don't start handing out autographs.
In fame, I could not overtake you if I tried. Be safe.
Yeah, that's
B.
true. I am the most famous four-time running legendary mercenary in Night City.
Wanna hear a joke?
Y'all rest it up.
Yeah, sure. Got some time to kill.
Come on, baby.
Got something that'll keep you hard for hours.
Later, hon. Your bartender says Maelstrom threatened him. He didn't have a choice. They just barged in, told him to start pouring, said he had to. Yeah, well, he could have called. This is our turf. Says he couldn't. He was scared. But he wasn't scared of us. Says he didn't tell him a thing. Yeah, of course he didn't. He doesn't know shit. What could he? So maybe we let him go. I mean, what else was he supposed to do? This is our fucking turf. He should have called us. Instead of throwing a fucking party. Beat his ass. It's the principle of the fucking thing. This the bootleg tapes mission? Yeah, this is that vendor here. He has a legendary shirt there.
Hey, V, wait a sec.
What's up?
Listen to that
What's up,
guy.
John?
How'd you rate his chops?
To my untrained ear, sounds alright, I guess. I mean, it's easy listening at least.
Know why? Technique's second rate. But the feeling, that's what counts. Guy's hurt, got something he can't take, and it shows. Could stand a little more stage presence. Fingering's all wrong, loses the tempo
Stage
more than he keeps it, but not bad.
Sitting on a chair out here.
You know how to give a guy a compliment. Is that how you got your start? Street busker with big dreams?
Don't make me laugh. No time for playing my way to the top. Was too busy shaking the world awake.
Was too busy popping pills, right?
Being at the top can be worth it. You want to shake the world, you know. Well, the world's got to feel you first.
And you pay for it. You spend your lyrics laying waste to the big record corps. Who's gonna sign you then? But give up your ideals, and no amount of eddies can buy them back.
All right, princess. At least you played some gigs. Saw those memories of yours.
True. Played where we could. Parks, old factories, underground clubs. Had an audience from the
Something made out
start.
of the word he.
Some recorded our stuff, didn't even know who we were.
Well, that's right on a spell.
So, you're saying some old samurai bootlegs are still floating around town? Ooh, I smell heads.
No idea you were such a materialist. Could almost cry. Almost.
But jokes aside, you think those tapes still exist? After all these years?
You know, Rainbow Cadenza's not far from here. Club we played till the band fell apart. Great spot. Place for people with their heads on straight. Maybe they'll know something.
Johnny. Pretty sure they turned your great spot into a slurp shop.
Mindless fucking consumerism wins the day again.
Point for the other team, huh?
Huh. This is why you don't bring back fallen warriors. Sooner or later, they're gonna see everything they fought for is turned to shit.
I'm ready. You ready?
Hey, Rainbow Cadenza mean anything to you?
Oh no, another one. Aren't you too young for this?
To what now?
Every day, some sad grandpa in his old leather comes in here, asks where is his old Rainbow Club. And I'm like a broken record. Tell all of them the Corp brought them out 20 years ago. I should put up a sign.
Been in Night City long now?
Long enough to know I should not answer seemingly harmless questions. Eat, pay, and be on your way.
Know anything about any bootlegs from the Rainbow Cadenza days? Like, say, I don't know, samurai stuff?
Samurai. Oh, that ugly red face on black? Yeah, even I know that one. Old guy comes by here sometimes wearing their shirt. Spends the whole time yakking with his psychophant friends.
You wouldn't happen to know where I could find him.
You can find him living back in the 2020s. But besides that, he's out there at the market.
In a city tingling with desire.
Meaning he does his shopping there.
I mean, you can do yours at his spot, assuming you'd even want to. He sells ancient, dusty tapes of ancient, dusty indie bands. No one's heard of a single one of them.
Preen, thanks.
You're not like really pet.
Could go for a bite.
I figured. What can I get you? Glad you could clear your schedule.
Where's all this stuff come from?
Trade secret. Gonna get anything? Because otherwise you're just taking up space.
Hey, I'm looking for some good tunes. Got any laser pop? Something from us cracks?
Don't sell no scop here. You either want good music or rainbow bright shite.
Chill, June. It was just a joke.
Laser pop. Fucking laser pop. Here, at my stand.
I heard I can get some decent tunes here.
What you mean by decent? We got Cartesian Duelist, Uridine stuff, Tainted Overlord.
Any samurai?
Kid, you even gotta ask? Never fade away. Dancing with my axe, chipping in, you name it, we got it. Silverhand was the one true messiah of rock. I'd hand them records out like candy if I could. But a guy's gotta eat.
I see I found Silverhand's biggest fan.
And proud of it. Today's bitty box rockers can't even touch him. Silverhand had something they couldn't even dream of.
A Silverhand?
He had that fire, kid. Fire! Guy shook the foundations of the corporal world. He died for his ideals.
Doesn't matter, he was also kind of a terrorist.
Blaze way down the rebel path.
I'm looking for the real deal. Like, say, bootlegs from Samurai's first gigs.
Fuck! First, you have got no idea what you're asking for. Not if you're so chilled about it. Don't know how you found out about them bootlegs, but forget it. Not gonna give them to the first gunk off the street.
Hey, I ain't a poser. I know everything there is to know about Silverhand.
Go on. Impress me.
Know what he told Carrie the last time they met. Fuck this band. Not your crowd. Not your noise. Do your own thing.
Yeah, sure. I could think up a million conversations they had. There were no witnesses.
I used to come here back when it was still Rainbow Cadenza. Bootleg sure would make a nice souvenir of the good old days.
Cut the scop. You're too young to remember the first Samurai gigs. Weren't even a twinkle in your daddy's Kuroshis.
Hey, appearances can be deceiving. How do you know this pretty face ain't an implant?
All right, punk. Prove it. How'd Samurai's third ever gig end?
Johnny, my dear expert, help but tune out. I need a quick rundown of Samurai trivia.
Yep, third gig. Remember it like it was yesterday. Set my axe on fire, then smashed it on the stage. Crowd went wild.
Well, can't wait all day.
Easy. Johnny lit up his axe, then smashed it.
Nope. Knew it. Who smashes their gear when they're just starting out? I mean, a new one costs eddies.
Fucking hell, Johnny. Why sabotage? Why now?
'Cause it's funny, 'cause I'm bored. Maybe I don't like the cut of your conformist jib.
You always freeze up like this?
Played our third gig at Cadenza. Little fire broke out. Some drunk gonks tried to put it out with beer. Denny's fro got singed. Wore a wig for a few weeks. Never did get herself any tech hair.
Hang on. Now I remember. There was a fire. Ah, poor Denny. Poor Denny's hair.
I almost forgot. Heard Johnny started it, actually. Tossed a cig that was still glowing.
Bullshit. That Sid was Carrie's, no doubt. But hey, any trouble's Johnny's fault.
Still don't believe you were there. But what the hell? Only a real fan can know something like that. Hey, anyways, gotta educate the youth. Maybe you'll find something special under the table. Come on, have at it.
Much appreciated.
Take it. Spread the good Silverhand word. Death to Corporal.
You know, they say time is the best teacher. Used to think that was true. But look at that guy. 60 at least, but still living in 2020.
Guy's your biggest fan. You're not happy to meet him?
Blusaka Tower to smithereens, and it's still standing there. Just the same. Don't want people getting stuck in a rut, stuck in the past. Want them to change. Them and the world.
You want to force him to change. Well, you can't just blow him up like the tower.
But music's the answer? Here's what happens. Grandpa knows every damn word. Doesn't understand a single one.
You'd rather massacre a bunch of people then. And the average Janes and Joes. Maybe they don't want to change. It's their choice. You want to take that away from them?
They might be bums who play see no evil. Might be blind idiots. They need to wake the fuck up. Guess jury's still out on the how.
Thanks, bro. Thanks for the legendary shirt, bro.
You just taking a stroll?
You want to get together for lunch? Oh, it's breakfast time. Want to grab breakfast? Grab some cherry and strawberry dessert for breakfast.
All good?
Armor up. It's over 1,000 armor, 1,100 armor. Don't think need this immunity to burn. This I got this. Damage over time reduction. Or bonus damage. Showtime. Put that on there. Oh, that's right. It can destroys them. I don't know why it has to freaking destroy the mod when you freaking change clothing mod. Anyway, probably should have left that there, but Increase their damage to enemies 5+ meters away by 15%. I'll keep that eyewear, those sunglasses equipped until I get another bully mod. Let's see. This one has probably be able to get some better cyberware from
You
here.
got a lot of iron here.
I have a bad experience some years ago. I want insurance.
Now I'm curious.
One of my clients, he lose his mind right here in this chair. He howl like an animal, expose his blades. He charge me. Then I have no gun, only a scalpel. I try to defend myself,
Stab
but I
in the
lose
head.
one eye, 4 fingers, and a kidney. Still, I survive it, as you see. I promise to myself every day I will not be unprepared again.
Wakako, is that you?
This patient of yours, cyber psycho, you think?
You know Wakako?
I do not know.
Fixer
For me,
in this area?
cyberpsychosis is an
Japan
empty
Tom
word.
Fixer? Are
A
you her
label we
sister or
give to people who are bad, evil, from cyberware or not.
Looking to upgrade my chrome.
Okay, you sit, be comfy, and we will start.
Yeah, just put attack speed. Maybe I should get that just in case I get Manus Blades in this. You know what, I'm gonna get that just in case I decide to use Manus Blades for this playthrough. Still haven't used those. You know, my times 600 hours I still haven't used Manus Blades. I was like to, like, when I do the Ripper Docs, I like to go to the trade section. So I remember, because like once I start getting into cyberware, then I was like, sometimes I'll for what is this? I think this, I'm not sure. I think this might be for, I'll get that. It's only $3. Crit damage. I want to get that. Let's see what I need. 8 intelligence. Oh, I just went and spent. I could have. I think my intelligence right now is at 7. I could have got that. Instead, I upgraded reflexes. We got this upgrade. Reflex tuner slow sign 50 to slow sign for 60% for 2.5 instead of 2 seconds. Green health drops below 25%, cooldown 60s. Alright, so it's slow sign for 60% for another half a second, so that's cool. It'll work. Evasion by 6%. Reflexes, legendary, synoptic, slows time by 50% for 4 seconds, percent for 2, that's twice, 4 seconds, cooldown 60 seconds, 50% for 4 seconds, 20 reflexes. Cool. Better operating system. Let's see here. 6, 10 base. 175. I would usually wait and bump up to a legendary, but I don't know when I'm going to be getting. Alright, let's bump that up. Got a couple upgrades there. Thanks. Thanks, sister. What's up? Yeah, Wakako Okado, you do not think she will betray us? Of course she would. You only have to look at her venomous spider wearing the mask of a old lady, but I will not be fooled. If it were not her disdain for Osaka, she would have sold us off for a handful of Chico balls, but since she has not, that means she is something even more dangerous, an opportunist. Maybe she simply wants to spear two rats on one stick and is waiting for the right moment. Beyond the Kabuki, I have two questions. How could anyone call this filthy slum Kabuki convenient form of art? Well, surely. I may take up an alphabet for not measure all in the time. Being in the vending areas with everything, the graphics and the RTX maxed out, you can just drops the frame rate. But as soon as you leave the area, sometimes the memory leak, it just doesn't. Hope they improve that performance on the next update. It's not a big deal just having it, but being able to stay in the game, or I guess, and the actual, see, there's my frame rate again. It works almost every time.
Just kidding, folks. You're just
Even if I had like a better graphics card, like a 3080 Ti, I'd probably do the same
Saburo
thing.
Arasaka's been nearly 100 years now on a quest for eternal life. He's guarded around the clock by a private army and lived for the better part of the century in a med tank designed to regenerate organic tissue. Guys like that, they don't just die. They certainly don't just get murdered by rivals. But what's Saburo even be doing in Night City? No, folks, this is a smokescreen for something. And it wouldn't be the first time.
Hi. How are you? Doing this evening? This morning?
What do you want, friend?
Just wanted to say hi.
You have nothing better
Can
to
you
do?
put the U phone down for a moment? Put it in your pocket and we can talk.
What do you want, friend?
Resembles major arcana of tarot cards, temperance.
Tortoise? Is this some kind of joke?
I don't know about you, but Barry didn't seem like the kind of pig to crack jokes.
Huh?
But a tortoise?
Oh, you must.
It makes no sense, Johnny.
See, there
Barry said he was the only person he could spill his guts to.
That not a good enough reason to buy a niche in a wall? Pay a visit from time to time?
You're right. I sound like an asshole. Guy's depressed as shit. Only friends he had wouldn't listen. What the fuck else is he supposed to do?
Picture this. You've got no one. Beloved Granny's been in the ground for years. Only thing she's left behind's a dumb fucking tortoise. But when Grandma told you about life, that tortoise was there. When that same life kicked you in the nads, when poor Grams croaked, it was right there. Imagine how alone you've got to be to buy a niche for a goddamn animal.
Take Lord's hand, man.
Aren't you going a little overboard? He had a bond, I get that. But does that mean you gotta dive straight down the rabbit hole?
You can ignore the facts all you want. Doesn't mean the problem's just gonna up and disappear. If I were you, I'd tell his pals. People have done dumber things over less than a dead tortoise.
You think it's that bad?
You know how it goes. Stare too long into the abyss will stare right back at you. Taking a step into it wouldn't be so drastic, considering the shit he's seen in his lifetime.
Let's see, this is the columbarium, these niches. This is kind of cool. They got, like, Lucius Shrine, that was the mayor. They have a lot of characters in the game. The NPC characters and story mission characters and stuff. And they, Silverhands, like his real name is, and Alt Cunningham, they're here somewhere. I was not gonna look at all these, but there's Brick. Wait. Brick. I rescued Brick out of the frickin' Brick's alive. What the? I think, oh, funny, yeah, they're over here. So, there's All Cunningham, Never Fade Away, and here's Johnny Silverhand with his real name, Robert John Linder. A son of a bitch who never gave up, a legend among legends. And then there's, these might be some people that actually, like, game designers, tributes or something to people they knew in their lives. Sid Mead, creator moves. Antonio Perales, beloved friend and brother. That's Perales's brother, the one that's running to be the new mayor. Alright, and then there's another mission over here. I think this is like a stash. Somebody put a stash up over here. Wow.
Do I make you speechless?
Yeah. Kinda. You want to, have some fun?
What's up, boy?
What? I'm a man. Well, you had my attention there, and then until you started talking, double talking jive. You want to be able with something? We need some assistance over here. I had a word with our mutual friend, and he didn't want to talk at first. After 4 fingers, we began to have doubts. After 9, he was begging me to stop. But I thought if I waste to stop with only 1 left. Huh? Of course. Your OCD couldn't take it. I finally got those coordinates. Heading there immediately. It's easy now. You'll have your money. Wonderful, really. Tyler, excellent work. At your service. Oh wow, let me I wonder if I can do that again. It let me vault up on the wall while I was carrying up items. Oh, cool. Traditional. Dear Mr. Griffin, of course we'd be happy to fit you in. I would just like to let you know that our full skin transplantation plus facial reconstruction plus genetic camouflage plus voice recalibration treatment will take about 12 hours and is carried out under full anesthesia. Do not consume alcohol or any psychoactive substance for 48 hours before the procedure. Thank you and see you soon. Dr. Jacobson. Wasn't this the mission? Wasn't this like from Eurodollars 99999 plus? What? Oh, over 10,000. Wow, over 10,000. Was that from that that one guy that was down in the freaking? We just did that like an hour and a half ago or so, where he was on the pile of garbage. With all those piles of garbage. The one that with the fucking death insurance or whatever.
You again? I told you I'm not buying. Yeah,
What's up,
sure.
officers? How you doing this morning? You got some perps? Hey, you want me to take care of those assholes for you? Oh, the Valentinos, huh? Extortion? Huh? Classy. Alright, we'll complete this mission. Go talk to the police. We'll go talk to Barry, our neighbor, and I think we'll end this part of the playthrough, part 7 here. I think it's time to do some off-road. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Wow, I've never seen... Huh. at me. You don't see nothing. Mind your own business. Mind your own damn business. I'm freelance.
I will personally find you and bury you.
These attacks won't accomplish anything.
They'll accomplish you. I'll finish this mission. And I'll get that weapon from you.
Hello? Where are you?
I'm over here. Killing your buddies. You're next.
I will personally find you and bury you.
As soon as you find me, you'll probably be the one come up from underneath there so I can freaking hidden dragon your dumb ass.
Hello? Where are you?
That didn't sound right, actually.
Getting off!
In you go, asshole. still know whether we did right by everything ourselves to Osaka-san. Trust is like a sake that should be sake that should be drunk, chilled, and in moderation. She reminds me of my grandmother, also was light but capable of terrorizing the entire neighborhood, even Ayapon. Cash in our bank account. Now I've got the time for the router to be malfunctioning. Right now we are in Charter Hill in Westbrook. Now as soon as you get like out Watson, like the routers and everything, and things start like you be able to get more money out of routers and stuff the farther you get. And like I said, like the enemies, the Valentinos and Sixth Street, they're even more they're even tougher than the enemies in Watson. I mean, so it's like not absolutely necessary, like the amount of looting I do and and spending a lot of time, like I spend like, you know, like I've spent like the majority of time. I just started like going into Japantown just on this playthrough. Like I've like spent over 30 hours just playing the game, just playing in Watson, and but it's like so it's not really absolutely necessary to like the extent that I went to loot and get stuff for leveling up and playing the way that I play, but it is a good idea to be cognizant of the fact that you're going to want to like level up your character somewhat before you start going into different that's one of the reasons they have Act 1 take place and all those missions, and they have Watson locked down in that area for you to like, you know, to spend 20 to 30 hours, just since there's so much content in this game, to spend 20 to 30 hours getting used to the enemies, learning the systems, learning how to upgrade your weapons, learning the skill trees, going through all the different systems of the game. Like I said at like the beginning, at my first when I started this playthrough, the best suggestion I could make is like when you first play this game, is instead if something you don't understand, even if you have to go online or whatever to find out the answer to it, if it's not clearly in like the tutorials or you don't understand the game system or how something works in this game, don't just think you'll figure it out later. Figure out how it works at the time before you start moving up, because there's so many systems. So if you like, you'll get a lag behind. If you don't understand how one thing works, and then it might interact with another system. So it's best to just learn it as you go and take your time. All right, you took the bait, downloaded the photo. I've marked him, sending the location. Copy, neutralize, eliminate. He is a traitor, an enemy of Kuroshi. And clean up that trash hanging around him too. Who knows what information he gave them. Copy. Sick. Get disgusting. Camera up there. Like, I'm up street cred 37 and level 18, and this currently the game caps out at level 50 for level 50 and street cred 50. So once you get there, that's the maximum. To give you an idea, these missions still, I'm at level 18 and and street cred 37, and I've been playing for about 35 hours, and here in City Center, these are still very high missions. Moderate, that's probably very high. This is probably like I don't know, but very high. I mean, most of these are very high. Even the NCPD hustles, the stuff is like, so if you attempt to go in here I've been playing for over 30 hours, but if I go in this area right now and attempt to do these very high, these are going to be, I mean, what I'm saying is, I mean, before, for my previous playthroughs, probably about 10 or 15 hours still of playing, leveling up, probably to get to like level 30 before these start. Even if they still stay very high, I'll be leveled up and have a powerful enough weapons to like make it somewhat reasonable to be able to like defeat these enemies in these areas. But it'll probably be another like 12, 10, 11, 12 levels, character levels, before these go down to even just like from very high danger to high level. Same with, alright, we've got City Center in Haywood. Santo Domingo is probably now Santo Domingo is 6th Street, so they're more challenging than the Watson, but still we have some very high, but we got some moderate difficulty, some high difficulty, and Pacifica is kind of the moderate, the same, but this is like, so like I was saying before, City Center and Haywood with the Valentinos are like probably the most challenging, some of the most challenging enemies in the entire game. So this City Center and Haywood, So like when I play, I usually do the missions Watson, and then I start expanding out to where I'm at right over here now in Westbrook with the Mox and the Tiger Claws. But as you can see, sometimes they'll cross over into different sections, and that's where you'll see like gang wars and stuff that you can get in shootouts with gangs that are fighting each other. So like this in Westbrook, but the Mox are also in Watson. Tiger Claws have a large presence in Watson as well. Even though the primary gang there is Maelstrom. And so the same thing will happen. Like sometimes you'll see like the Valentinos in. I think we've experienced some. There's even some Valentinos in Watson, but they'll be like in Santo Domingo. You'll see like gang wars between Valentinos in Haywood and the Santo Domingo 6th Street gang. Pacifica is basically the Voodoo Boys and the Animals. I'm just going from memory here, but this is basically because the police don't patrol here in Pacifica, and it's really kind of a whole different kind of play style here, a different combat area because there's no police presence. So it's just like it's just like one big gang area. And whereas more like even like Watson, but like Corporal Plaza, downtown city center, there's a large police presence there. And then you got the Badlands, which is a totally different feel to the game too out there. There's not really much in terms of patrol, but as soon as that opens up, there's some of these are moderate, but the main missions are going to be very high. But by the time I usually get out there, by the time I get out to the Badlands, because I spend so much time doing side missions and so much time in Watson, that by the time I get out there, I've usually leveled up enough where I can do those missions out there too. And I'm sure you're watching this to listen to me talk, right? I'm just, letting you know that's my strategy for when I'm playing it. In terms of because if you've never played the game before, and then you're just watching, you just want to get out and explore. And I understand, you want to explore as much. It's a new world to explore and stuff. But if you just spend a few hours, or if you if you just go through the main story mission, all the main story missions, and do a few missions here and there in Watson, 4, 5, 6 hours, and then complete Act 1, and then you start going into downtown and Corporal Plaza, and you start going into these areas, it's not going to be very fun. You're going to start getting frustrated, and some people will just rage quit, the short attention span, and they won't play it, and then they'll leave a bullshit review on Steam or some other video platform, streaming service, and then it's not right, if I'm veering off into review systems, but it's not going on a Steam or on one of these other and leaving a review. A review section means you played the game, and that you've spent a lot of time with the game, whatever. I spend 140 hours on a playthrough, so having spent maybe 10, 15 hours, you don't really qualify for being able to give an objective and balanced subjective review of this game. Because like I said before, it's like going to see a 2-hour movie and walking out after 10 minutes and saying the movie wasn't any good. So that's my strategy basically in terms of moving through the city and going from location to location. Spend a majority of the first 20 to 30 hours in Watson, then start moving into Japantown, North Oaks, Charter Hill here, and then this Watson, the Westbrook, and then Santo Domingo as you move, because soon we'll be moving out to the going out to the Badlands with the Pan Am missions and the Aldecados. So you kind of just like move across from north to east, southeast down here through Santo Domingo, kind of like, and this is the 6th Street gang, so they're like pretty challenging enemies. And then we'll be going on to the Badlands, and so that by the time you start doing these Badlands missions, which are challenging as well, and the main missions and then the side missions, by that time it'll probably be about 60 or 70 hours of gameplay, and then you could start. I mean, now this is from a perspective of like completing all the gigs and doing all the side missions. I mean, technically you could just like, because the main quest missions, you don't really have to level up for a lot of those. The enemies in the main missions aren't quite as challenging as like going on to like doing these gigs that are very high. It like balances it out. They pretty much balance it out, so like if you just wanted to play the story missions, you can do just the story missions and still get through it without having to level up a lot. But if you want to go onto the open map and do the gigs and stuff, it's a whole nother. Like I said, this game is like 3 games in one. You got the main quest, you got the side quests, and then you got gigs and hustles. You got the main quests, and then side quests, side branching quests, and then you got the open map game, which is all the hustles and the gigs. It's a really cool game design. It's a really cool approach to take to building a game world, where they give you the options to play it all a different way that, you know, depending upon your play style. And anyway, I'm just gonna go over here and then finish this part of my playthrough, this section, this part 7, and then we'll probably want to stop by the Delamain as well to get the Delamain missions going, now that I think about it. So I'm going to stop by Delamain headquarters on the way over to complete this. Where is that? Yeah, it's good, like, because it's also to get your main, if you want your main car, the car that they start you out with, is to go to the Delamain quest, and the Delamain quest branches out into side missions for the Delamain are going around the different, I think there's 7 different Delamain cabs. You can do those, but you know, so I think it's best to like go and do this, go to the Delamain headquarters and get that started.
arrived your home.
Already? Sure got that
What's
ear to
up,
the
bro?
ground.
What's up, bro?
Siempre. Anyway, you need something. You know where to find me.
You got $1 million I can get from you? I need to purchase a bunch of cars and a bunch of cyberware and stuff. Come and see me in my little parish when you have a spare moment. We can sit and talk.
My lawyer's gonna go data crash on your ass. You hear me? He'll run you out of biz.
All the fixtures, they also sell cars. As they were walking along and talking together, suddenly a chariot of fire and horse of fire appeared. I have a theory that cars would please the Lord if he returned to our world. In particular, the tuned-up Chevalier Thrax 388 Jefferson I have for sale. A car so mighty and majestic it almost makes you want to bow down to it. A great car destined for a great person. The question is, my dear V, are you worthy of it? Do some soul searching, check your balance, and get back to me. There's also a customized version of this vehicle that you can win from the boxing match in
Would you be so kind as to give me your lawyer's contact
those
information?
curves.
Fuck you, Cirque Brain!
Which one is it? It's the fight, it's the beat on the brat, and the Valentino fight, and the Glen. You can get a customized version of that Chevalier. Anyway, to this.
Thank you. Processing data now. Please wait.
Hey, Del.
Hello, sir or madam. How can I be of service?
Hey! He was last in line.
Last in line. The magic that we're feeling was a
Hello, sir or
lifetime.
madam. How can I be of service?
Well, now I'm in front. That a problem?
No, it's fine.
Here, wait.
Hello,
You want to
sir.
have a seat? Go ahead.
How can I be of service?
Wait. You want to have a seat? Here, wait. Let me sit down first. You can sit on my lap. Uh huh. We can have a seat on my lap, honey.
What's got into you, Del? Don't recognize me? You sent me a message saying I should come in about the accident.
Yeah, I'll be your
You are
seat.
currently speaking to a Delamay network subroutine. Alas, my operational capabilities are limited.
You want to check that out? Go ahead.
Could
Have
you
some fun.
please clearly recite your incident report?
Don't give him any numbers.
You know, you're.
Who?
77-011-01096.
Incident report on file. Confirmed.
96 at the end. Means public enemy, government target.
Your identity has been established. Mr. Hans Jonas, what phrase would best describe your experience of incident number 771111101096?
Yeah, preem accident. I shit green apples. Now get me the real Delamay.
V. My apologies if the receptionist was a bother. I'm preoccupied with the crisis that is ongoing, and I simply cannot oversee everything. I've taken the liberty of transferring a settlement to your account to compensate for the damage done.
Special treatment.
Where you going? Hey, wait, hold on. That's my car right there. The Miyazaki, go ahead, have a seat, honey. I'll be out in a sec. I'll be done with this in a moment. Oh, wow. Look at that swing. Hey.
Sure, let's talk.
Then please follow the drone. I'm fully aware customer service is less than satisfactory at the moment. Perhaps a guided tour will prove some form.
You don't mind if I bust into this storage area and get some stuff, do you?
This corridor links the shop to the office. And here is where the magic happens. The shop is fully automated. I'm pondering broadening my portfolio to include repair services.
This game would be cool if I could actually drive one of these.
Think I know why.
Aside from drawing unwanted attention to the company.
You saying something? Of course, it's for sale. It once belonged to some trust fund killer who got it for his birthday, except instead of driving it around, he preferred to stay hooked up to porn BDs all day. Eventually, the family disowned him. He sold the car, and now here we are. So, just take a look and give me your answer soon. Someone that was getting hooked up to porn BDs all day. Did you? Is it thoroughly clean?
Control room. I feel honored to have you here. Rather surprisingly.
Control rooms are for Organics. What good is it to you?
There was a time this facility was human operated. I simply inherited their infrastructure.
All these lights, what are they for?
That's what I wish to discuss with you. A green light denotes a vehicle with which I am in contact. As you can see, that is no longer the case for some vehicles. Those are the red lights.
Repair drones can't take care of this?
This time, I fear, human intervention is required. I'm aware you offer a broad range of services and are unusually discreet. Thus, I'd like you to assist me in recovering my missing vehicles.
Why is discretion a concern?
Unnoticed, unbothered, right? In my case, broadly tolerated. Yet a marked increase in inspections suggests the authorities have begun monitoring me.
Talking NCPD or Netwatch?
The latter. My legal status does not fit neatly within current regulations. If I'm not careful, I could easily be categorized as an illegal immigrant.
Whatever.
Okay,
What's
sure.
the mission?
I'll go after you missing wheels.
I'm pleased to hear it. I shall send you the coordinates of their last known locations. You must simply deactivate each. I'll then re-establish the link and return them to my garage.
See what I can do.
Delamain vehicles are exceptionally secure. Be sure to have a scanner with decryption capability on your person.
So you were mentioning that you were an illegal alien? Then I guess we're gonna have to shut this. I guess we're gonna have to shut your shop down, huh? Illegal. Computerized AI is a freaking whatever.
Thank you. Processing data now. Please wait.
Oh wait, that the Chevron, that wasn't a version. The one in the fight, the boxing fight, the Valentino fight, that's a version of this one. I have an Alvarado for sale in excellent condition, sitting in Maxwell at the attached quarters. I acquired it from a Valentino who had so many enemies, barely got out of town alive. Still, he managed to sell me everything he owned, including the car. You could tell it belonged to someone who was vain, who do his earthly possessions. But I must say, the purr of the engine is like music to the ears. If you want it, just say the word and make the transfer, and it'll be yours. Yeah, that fight in that boxing fight with the Valentino and is actually that car is a version of this vehicle right here, the Alvarado. Watch where you're driving, asshole. I'm not gonna go do all these, find these. I'll find these when I'm in the area during doing other missions. All right. Now we're gonna go and where's what the
your local latest. The NCPD has urged caution when using data terms. A routine inspection has shown many have been corrupted with malware. Police experts have confirmed the identified virus can lead to cyberware failure and, in extreme cases, even death. In response to increased gang activity, the mayor's office has raised the public threat level to red. Residents of Arroyo and Watson are advised not to leave their homes after dark and always ensure easy access to protective firearms. Schools and hospitals have been closed until further notice. What's next for Pacifica? The district, formerly designed as an oasis of luxury, has become a den for violent gangs and drug addicts. Kang Tao recently expressed interest in the purchase of Pacifica property with the aim of constructing a new server and logistics center. The city government has openly considered selling the land for a single euro-dollar in a symbolic gesture, provided that Kang Tao demonstrates commitment to eradicating the district's criminal presence.
Yeah, right. Eliminate the criminal presence by selling freaking part of the freaking city to the freaking commie Chinese. Are you crazy? Get the fuck. Or I got more quick hacks. Where'd I get all these? So it's upstairs.
For cry out loud,
Officer,
Mendez.
ma'am. You know my apartment's upstairs. You you got
Come
plans for
on,
when you're
time's
out-
short.
Off for work, ma'am. Yep. What are you reading the Book of Revelations or something? You can relax.
When danger lurks.
Hey, so what did Barry tell you exactly about that friend he lost?
Not much. Hardly ever spoke about him. Said once he was the only one who could understand him. It's nice to have someone like that.
Barry's in great shape. So much so, in fact, that he preferred to talk to a tortoise instead of you two.
That's supposed to be funny?
No.
The complete opposite. It's sad as hell. Barry didn't handle Bad's life too well. He made fun of him. So he stopped sharing things. And apart from you guys, all he had was the tortoise. His best friend. A memento of his grandma. Till he died, that is.
Fuck. I don't fucking believe this.
Yeah,
You're
I know
bullshitting me.
Huh? It's true. So go make some more fun of him and freaking tell him to stop being such a wussy.
Come on, time's short.
Right, because I like to bullshit badges in my spare time.
Why would he lie to us, though? He talked about the tortoise like it was a normal person.
Yeah, he told me
I
it
just
was
think
a
Mendez
person,
is
too.
reactive. Barry admitted that he was talking to animals.
Maybe to him, it's just
Jesus,
projecting
Barry.
somebody.
I thought he was
who
being a
was
drama
past his
queen.
grandma or
He'd
something.
get over
onto the- It was like just something.
I gotta go
something
talk.
that
About
alive to
time.
talk to.
Thanks for your help. This is
Yeah.
for your trouble.
Thanks. $500,000 would be great. All right. Well, whatever. It's a good neighborly deed. I guess the money doesn't matter. Not really, kind of. But could you give me more than that? Like $1,000 for all that I went through? You know how much time I spent going all the way out there to get find out that. All right. Well, whatever. You sure you don't got a few more dollars? Then you can give me for that. You get a few more dollars for compensation for that. Maybe another 1,000 or something, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 10. Maybe.
I already told you. You ain't got a warrant, you ain't coming in.
Damn it, Barry. Can't we just talk? Petrova told me your last case was a real ball buster. Boss told you to keep your lips sealed, huh? Had a similar situation once, you know? Fucking child killer. Dirtbag was on the Petrochem board, so it was out of our hands. Remember it to this day. That little kid's t-shirt. Green with this funny yellow cat.
You should have let it get out of your hands. You should have put a bullet in the sick asshole's head. Alright, you can thank me later. You better have cleaned up that apartment. The sun was a major arcana tarot card. The Fool. Of course, right outside my apartment. The Fool. Somebody feed it. He only eats the prescription. What? With tofu tuna? Are you serious? Gotta mash it up. And it's exactly 5 seconds he doesn't. And then a splash of what? He just brushed. I just saved. Whatever. I could have probably got a few dollars for that. That's food. You again? Don't you dare say. Dude, you need to learn respect again. What's this? Huh. So make yourself comfortable. Macy. Go ahead, you got access. There's a radio there. There's some actually that's not food, is it? Meals, sorry. I gotta get some rest and then well, actually maybe we'll just have some fun right now, huh? Shower's over here, let's go. Let's go, Macy. Let's have some fun. Where do you think you're going? Hey, you can't just walk right through the door like that. That ain't right. Macy, how'd you do that? Game developer secret? Huh? Whatever. Yeah. All right, we're gonna end this part of the playthrough. We shall return, do some gigs, some hustles. Some side quests. Maybe do a main quest. Start on the quest looking for Evelyn. See you, take care. Keep fighting the good fight. Peace.